Many parts of Africa remain a haven for the grand beasts that make this land worth visiting. One such place is the 1 million-acre Sovey Conservancy, found in southern Zimbabwe, a country resplendent with hunting opportunities for all creatures, great and small. It is here that professional hunter Doug McNeil has come to hunt elephant. Introducing him to the Sovey is veteran hunter Wade Williamson.
I was impressed with Wayne. You can see he's been in the business, many years. He's very professional in his approach. Everything is a plan. He's got it all taped out. He knows exactly what he needs to do to get the job done.
Any elephant that feels threatened is dangerous, and he will charge. They are wild animals and they don't like us. They fear us. In defense of themselves, they will attack you.
The Sovey Conservancy, it's a great concept, and it's all on a great scale as well. It's got the animals' interest at heart, and it's a great place, and there's a huge diversity here of animals, vegetation, of birds, and it's a very young conservancy. Remember, it's only 13, 14 years old, and the steps they've taken to actually get to where they are now, it's great to see, and it's great to see something like this in Africa can work, especially with big animals like elephant as well. They can survive here and multiply into great numbers as well. But then again, we have to control them. That's what we're doing here.
One person who knows the raw power of the African elephant is professional hunter John Greene.
Very early in my career, I got one of life's lessons. We were busy hunting elephant. We located a track of a really big bull. We started to follow him up. We followed him, found where he'd been laying. He had really good tusks. Bumped him a couple of times. Wind wasn't really good. He ran off. Eventually we came into a thicket, a really thick bunch of brush where he had just holed up. At one point we got into a situation where we were just too close, and the elephant was aware of us and he started to walk towards us. We were backing off. The elephant kept moving towards us. Unfortunately, I fell into a hole. Whereupon the elephant charged us. He screamed and came. I was busy getting up. The professional hunter thought it might be a mock charge. He took a shot, a warning shot. He shot over the top of the elephant. The elephant kept coming, and I managed to jump up, and as I jumped up and turned around, I picked the rifle up, and with a scope I could see absolutely nothing. I basically just shot into his head. My shot did absolutely nothing. I shot and basically got the gun almost loaded again, and the elephant hit me. He knocked me back. I turned my shoulder into him and he hit me. I remember a tusk coming past the front of me, and then I was flying in the air. I hit the ground, and then the elephant was on top of me. I really thought it was all over. So the professional shot it twice in the head, which didn't work, and this couple of shots in the body. I'd been most of the time under between his feet, and very fortunately did not get stood on once. I'll very distinctly remember the last foot of the elephant coming past and hitting the ground right near my head, and then I saw the back end of him. At that point, I really thought he was going to turn around, so I jumped up and ran back up the way. Whereupon running up, I found my rifle. I picked it up and turned around and was busy trying to clear it when everyone else ran down, but the elephant just kept running. At that point, when we got to the vehicle, they decided that I needed to get some medical attention. I was having quite a lot of difficulty breathing. My back was black and blue, my legs, I was pretty beat up, but very lucky and learned a lesson about elephants very quickly. That was 11 years ago, and fortunately we haven't got to that again.
McNeil and Williamson resume their stalk and close in on a bull moving in heavy cover.
I think he can hear us. Okay, here he comes, John. Charge. I think he's too young, eh?
He looks too young, yeah.
Way too young, yeah. That's probably why he's so frisky.
Yeah, we don't want to shoot him.
We don't want him. No.
There you go.
There he goes.
No, I thought I heard another one over there.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was a frame.
Yeah?
No, there he goes. Check, there he goes. Yeah, keep an eye on the one on the right. Let's take a look at that.
It's a much older bull.
He is.
A lot older.
But now look at that ivory, man. It's just not going to make it to that ivory on him.
No. No, it's just not what we,
It's
what we
unfortunate
want.
because that's a nice old bull. He's going to go to the 40 years old at least.
Yeah. It's just not quite what we're looking for.
Alrighty. Well, let's leave them and see.
We'll leave them in. Yeah, they're going down to the river as well. Let them get something to drink. Okay. The light is going fast.
After several hours of tracking an old bull, the duo close in on the massive beast. Each step on dry leaves, no matter how cautiously taken, is amplified like a stalk in a nightmare that never succeeds.
Shoot this one.
Yeah, the wind did us in.
2 hours later, they surprise the bull in close quarters.
Just see if we can get another look and just make sure what we're looking at here. Can you see him in that thicket? No. You might be able to see him underneath that brush over there.
Right, let's do it then.
Okay, let's just we're gonna get ahead of him. Yeah, he's gonna head down to that little depression. Maybe we can get on his left. The wind is good.
We're gonna have to move on.
Yeah.
Loop around.
Okay, got it, Drizzy. All right, he's ready. Take him. That's him. He's done. He's done. Well done.
Thanks so much.
That's very good. Well done. Nice old bull.
Well done,
gents. Good tracking. Good tracking.
It's getting late as well.
Yeah, the sun is just going down. It was sort of our last day, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of work to do now.
The 11th hour.
Nick of time. Boy, look at that. Just what we're looking for.
Yeah, nice old worn ivory. He's a beauty. Boy. That's an old bull. He's finished musting.
Yeah.
The green down his head. He's just finished musting. Well done.
I hit him a little bit lower.
You know what we've said, the frontal brain is probably the diciest shot of any shooting on an elephant.
Oh, definitely.
Unless you've got a lot of time, it's a very, very difficult shot to take.
Yeah.
So you did well. Look, it knocked him down, gave us time to get a second and third shots in, and he only ran probably 100 yards.
And that was the only shot we were going to get of him. He knew we were there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Look at that ear, old torn up ear. Beautiful.
beautiful old bull.
Yep.
Right, thanks so much.
Well done, Doug. You did good. You did good.
Boy.
All right, what we better do is start getting ourselves back into camp. And
Yeah, we got to lug back to camp. I mean, we're only going to get back there after dark. So are they going to come back tomorrow morning?
I reckon we probably will.
Yeah.
I reckon best bet is clear it up in the morning. The hardest job is yet to start.
Oh yeah.
Forget about the 8 hours of tracking we did today. Let's get going, guys. Let's jump in. Jump in. Beauty.
Oh yeah. He hasn't gone very far, has he?
No, he hasn't shrunk either, which is always a good sign.
Yeah. Usually gets a little bigger.
Yeah, he does, hasn't he? Isn't that beautiful?
Impressive animals, aren't
It
they?
is, eh?
Meat is always a high commodity in Africa. It's of great value to the villagers. It's not only a food source, it brings in much needed revenue that these conservancies need to continue their fight to protect these animals. Places like this are becoming scarcer and scarcer. Very difficult to find a place like this where you feel like you're actually in the middle of nowhere, and it's fantastic to see, and I'll definitely be returning.
Some might believe that we have left the food chain, but stalk dangerous game, and you will think otherwise.